Good afternoon, my friends. I'm coming at you on this Sunday afternoon. And my name's Bernadine. My channel name is How the Hook Turns. And I'm coming at you today with a near finished project. And I want to go ahead and I just have to put some ridging around the front and the neck area. And sew in my loose ends, and I'll be finished with this tulip cardigan. So I'm going to back up and raise the camera up and hold this up and see if you can see my sweater. Let me go back a little. I guess I could put it on. I don't know if you could tell more about it like that. Like I said, now it doesn't have the edging around the front, so it isn't finished, but size-wise, and this one is not nearly as long as that first one I made, and it fits better. I made the sleeves a little bit longer, and I like them. I like them this length. So I just have a little bit more to do on it. Yeah. And I've been working on that and that alone. So let me pull my chair back up here. Uh-oh. Okay, so that's what I've been doing. So I think I'm still having some issues following that, excuse me, that COVID. Now, I know I don't have COVID, but I'm still having some breathing issues. So we'll see. I'm not congested in my chest, but excuse me, I think my lungs are weak from that virus I had. But we just keep pushing forward and plugging along, and I'll mention that to my doctor next week, or this week actually. It's just a few days away, and see what she says. So I still have a cold, I think, but I'm feeling better, so that's a good thing. And I'm home all alone right now. My husband had to go out for a little while. He had to go pick up some chicken feed, so he forgot to do that while he was out yesterday. And you know how you gotta have food for your critters. So let me turn you around, and I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna do with this. So like I did the last couple of times, bend your head down here. Now, wait a minute. I gotta scoot up to see if you can see. I think you can. Let me move this. Let me see my hands. If I can see my hands, you can probably see what I'm doing. You can. I think you can. I had to get a drink. My mouth is dry. So like I told y'all, and I'm sure y'all do it too, I put a stitch marker on the right side of the pattern as I go along, so I can come back and easily find it. So the bottom of this is the right side, the bottom of this has 2 rows of double crochet and back post, front post, both of them. So I thought that's what I would do with the front of it as well, because I want it to match. So that's my goal, and I just had to open up a new skein of yarn, and I almost never found the starting place. I hate pulling yarn out like that and you can't find your starting place. It's frustrating. Okay. So I have this much of one skein left, and I went ahead and pulled another one apart there, the center pull, so I wouldn't have to stop and do it later. So I don't know how you all do this, but what I'm gonna do is just go in here and tie it on here. If I can find the perfect place that I want. I'm still using my old glasses. I have not been down to get the screw fixed on my new ones. These are okay. They're not exactly as good as the new ones, but they'll do. Whoops, I made a mistake, didn't I? Okay. So, one of my sweet subscribers asked me why I wasn't using those finger guards yesterday, on these 3 fingers. And the reason is they're better. I mean, they're still kind of, I don't know if you can see that. They're still kind of, I don't know, dry. So I just keep putting my shea butter cream on them. And the reason I'm not wearing them right now, and the reason I didn't wear them yesterday, is because, truthfully, folks, it's not as pleasant of an experience to crochet with those things on your fingers. They're okay. I mean, I can do it, but I prefer not to do it. Now, see, I put that on there, and like ever so often I'll put that on there, and they've been good. It doesn't mean they're going to stay good. If anything starts cracking again on them, I'm going right back to the finger guards. But I'm human, and I don't like anything on my fingers when I'm crocheting. I just don't like it. But I'll do it if I have to. And I know I probably should do it even now, but I don't want to do it. I don't like it. I want to be normal. I want this crochet to go smoother and more enjoyable, but I will do it if I have to. But my human, oh, it's going to be okay attitude popped up, and I'm just hoping it and praying it. It's okay. I don't know. I'm going to say yes. Okay, so let me get my bearings on this now. Yeah. Get started on this, and it should be fine. Pretty easy. Oops, forget I'm not doing. Now, some of this I'm just going to have to crochet over, possibly some of the stitches. See, that one I'm not going in the stitches. I'm just crocheting over the stitches, because some of those stitches, my friends, are on the edge and they're tight and you can't go in them. So I'll learn that from watching people on YouTube explaining how if you can't go in them, you can just crochet over them. And I don't know, y'all may know that already. I'm probably not telling y'all anything you don't know, but I didn't know it. I was like trying to get that in that little tiny stitch. So, you know, you can do that, and it looks fine doing that. It doesn't have to go in that little tiny stitch. And where there's like a, see, that's a longer area. So I'm going to put 2 in there instead of just the 1. And if that doesn't look right, I'll put 3. But usually if you put too many, it shows up. But if you put just what you need, not more than what you need. Now, yeah, like I said, what's that saying? I'm slow to the show. No, but I guess I am. Just learn as you go, I suppose. So I talked about Christmas last video and what we're going to do for decoration around here. And I think I've about decided we are not going to put the Christmas tree up. Now last year what we did, yeah, that looks pretty good. Last year what we did, we put up a tiny tree. And I mean, it was like this. Not very big. Well, maybe like this. Maybe like that. With a few little small ornaments on it, and it had lights on it, and we put it on the corner of our big bar and plugged it in there. There's a plug on the side of it, you know, the standalone bar, and it was fine. It worked okay. The cats left it alone. Now, they may leave a big tree alone. I don't know, but I don't really want the hassle of it. And then You have to take anything you put up, you got to take down. And I'm not looking forward to doing that. So I don't think I am putting up a tree. Or if it is, it'll be a little tree like I did last year. Like I said, if we were going to have a big family over, that would be a different story, but we're not. My sister-in-law, I hope, will come over. We're definitely going to cook a big dinner. I mean, we always do on the holiday, on Christmas and Thanksgiving. I'm sure we will do that, but and we're going to try to get our ham this week. Now, let me look back here. This doesn't look... I'm going to go back because that looks like that's too many stitches in there. You see what I mean by too many stitches? It makes it have a little hump in it. I'm going to go back and take those out and redo it. I don't want it to look like that. I wanted it to be a flat line. I don't want a big old shell poof on it. Now let me look at it. Let's look at it together. Oh yeah, folks, see how much, look at there. Actually, that's too much right there too. Well, folks, I'm going to have to rip the whole thing out. I'm putting too many stitches in there. This is what I was talking about. Be careful when you probably already know this. All right, I'll tell myself, Bernadine, be careful now. Don't you put too many stitches in there. I'll tell myself that. I mean, I was telling you that, and I was doing what I said not to do. Okay, let's see now. That's what it can do. It can, now that looks better. See? That's much better. Just if you get too many stitches in there on those areas like this, you're going to stitch over it, don't put too many because you'll get a big old hump on it and it won't look right. It'll be like a roller coaster. Sorry, I had to get a drink. So this is what I'm going to be working on probably all afternoon. Now I think I can put 2 in that big long area, but no more than that. No more than that. Yeah, so folks, just keep checking it. Making sure you don't have too many. So I'll probably be working on this all evening. I want to get it finished because I want to work on the amigurumi or amigurumi, that bear. That's what I want to work on. And I have some more yarn over there that I have not allotted to a project yet. I mean assigned. I haven't assigned it to a project yet. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good, just like that. I guess I get overzealous and try to put too many stitches where I don't really need them. But so it's a beautiful day out here today. Well, it wasn't beautiful earlier. It was cloudy, but the sun has came out now and it looks nice. I think it's in the 70s. Very nice. All right, now see, I shouldn't have done that. There's a little stitch right there, that little triangle one, and I think I need to put a stitch right there. You don't want holes in this either. Oh yeah, oh that's better. You know what? That might be too many right there also. I guess I'll learn one of these days, right? Don't put 3 in there, just put 2. Yeah, just 2. I guess just put 2 in those long ones. You don't need 3 in there. And then you put 1 in that little triangle, and let's see what that looks like. Oh. Well, I guess once I get the front post, back post, maybe it won't hump up like that. That looks pretty good. Yeah, I guess that works. So, this morning, I made us some oatmeal for breakfast. I like oatmeal, but it's very filling, and I couldn't finish mine, of course. Then I put on the stove to cook some black-eyed peas, and I'm going to make some cornbread later. So that'll be our dinner tonight. And I have some leftovers from last night that I was going to heat up for my husband's lunch. Looking pretty good, my friends. But, you know, he left, so I guess I'll feed him when he gets back home. And what time is it here? The time in West Texas is 1:40. And last night at midnight, we pushed our clocks back an hour, so we're on standard time again. I hope they just leave the time alone. Y'all, everybody has their own likes and dislikes, and y'all might like daylight savings time, and there's different reasons for different people. But I guess I'm from the old school. I just like the old ways. As I say, I'm old and I like old things. I'm old and I like old time. I wish they would just leave things the way it was when I was growing up. But nothing stays the same, does it? Everything's always changing. Time too. But what do you guys put in your... Do you guys cook black-eyed peas? I think it's a southern thing. I don't even know if they sell black-eyed peas up in the north part of the country. If y'all live up north in the country, can you leave me a comment and tell me, do they sell packages of dried black-eyed peas up north? Or is that just in the south? That's one of my husband's favorite meals. I like it too. So what I put in mine is, I bought some fresh garlic at the store last week or the week before last. And I chopped up, well, I used a garlic press. I put some garlic in ours. Fresh, what do you call it? A clove of garlic? Yeah. Fresh cloves of garlic in ours. I think about 4. We like garlic. And then I put some onion. I chopped some onion up, and it's not diced fine, but it's diced medium. I put that in there. I put some bouillon in there. And it's on the stove cooking away. My husband said they don't have black-eyed peas up north. I don't know. I don't ever go up north. No, I have nothing against it. I just born and raised down here, and we have no family up there, so we've been on vacation up there, but looking for black-eyed peas was not on my list, so I have no idea. Just interesting. And we don't have dried peas or beans very often, but we have them, boy. We have them just in case the world explodes. We'll have some beans or peas. Y'all know what I mean. We don't know what's going to happen. Only God knows that. Yeah, I think just 2 double crochets in these long stitches on the side. I believe 2 is enough. And then you get that little triangle thing there. You put 1 in there and that looks pretty good. And I decided, folks, before I even thought about it, I started out with this color, so I figure I'm going to put the trim. The trim on the sleeves are this beige, or this, it's not called beige, it's called linen. And so I thought I'd make them all like that. I thought it would look better. So, folks, this is just a short video. I wanted to come on here and show you my progress on this sweater. I don't stay up late at night to do it, but the first thing I do when I get up in the morning is start on something. No, first thing I do when I get up in the morning is put the coffee pot on. That's what I do first thing in the morning. And then I come in here and see what I can get into in my little craft room. So that's coming on up. Well, here's the sleeves. Here's the shoulders. So I still have a long ways to go to get up there. I haven't really gone that far on it, but I'm getting there. So turn back around over here. My friends, my friends, my friends. I love talking to y'all and I love hearing from y'all. So I enjoy your comments. I have missed a few comments and I missed it. And then all of a sudden I ran upon them. And one of them was 13 days ago, and I just feel bad. So I apologize for that. I apologize for that in the comment answer to you, and I apologize to you on here. I'm so sorry. It was just, I don't know how come I didn't see it. But forgive me, and I'll try to do better next time. So folks, I'm going to sign off. I know this isn't very long, but I just wanted to come on here and show you where I'm at with this sweater. And I love y'all. And thank you for subscribing and following me along on my crochet journey. And if y'all have any hints or tips, as always, I appreciate them. And thank you for the ones you've sent to me. I love y'all, and God loves you, and God bless you, and stay well. And until next time, the show is over. It's a wrap. I love y'all, and bye.